Hey guys,
Hey guys, we got some great news for you today.
we got paid again.
And the reason it's great news is because it's more than we budgeted for and more than we thought we were going to get. So it's not life-changing, but we're not bent over the barrel quite as bad as we thought we were.
So, we are going to go through and budget the rest of November. So if you watched our last video, you know we went through and budgeted for anything that would automatically come out of our bank account.
And oh, it was some kind of bleak.
Yeah, and then pretty much everything else has no money. Except we did put a little bit in for food here. So we're going to go through and take care of the rest of the bills first. And I'm just going to check and see what the bill was because I don't... It's always a little bit different. $144.87. Tenants insurance is always the same. Shaw is always the same. And then Cody's going back to work on the 9th, which means that he'll get paid again on the 22nd, so we don't have to worry about budgeting for these, which is great. Audible we paused for this month, so we don't have to pay that. We do have to pay for Netflix. Mm-hmm. And our music subscription, iCloud, pretty much all of these.
Yeah, that's my iCloud.
Yeah. And then Spotify again, because it's not due till the end of the month. We have another paycheck, so we'll leave that. Groceries, we actually did make it through last week on only $60, and we spent $20 on hot chocolate and Halloween candy. So...
Yeah, the secret is making large quantities of mush out of rice and potatoes and almost no hamburger.
So I think, because normally what we would do is we would budget $120 a week. I don't want to go that high.
Let's just stay at 60. It seems to be working for us for the time being.
Do you want to try and do just 60? I think maybe 1 week we could try and do 80 because we're going to have to buy more meat again. It's up to you though. We could, but once the money's gone, like we're out.
Whatever.
Okay, we're going to do a challenge and try to live off half the grocery money we usually do for an entire month. For a week or two, I didn't think it would be bad, but we're going to try. Gas, we're not going to be driving as much. We think there's something wrong with our car right now.
We don't think there's something wrong with our car. We're getting like 200 kilometers less to a tank than normal.
Yeah, so that's unfortunate, and I'm a little scared to take it in. So normally we budget $220. Our average spending is about $250, and last month we only spent $157. So I bet you probably $100 until the end of the month. When you get paid again, should be enough. Hey,
okay.
Like $100 should get us a few tanks of gas. Anyways.
Yeah, like 2.5 tanks.
Okay, so that kind of takes care of the main stuff. I don't think we're going to bother with any sinking funds because we don't really have a lot left. I mean, we could maybe do some of the smaller ones. The only other thing that I do want to budget for is the credit card fees because we're going to get hit with interest plus a minimum payment. And I'm going to guess because of how much we owe on our credit card, it's going to be around $150 or so. So you okay if I put $150 in there, or do you want to put all of this on the credit card?
I think we'll just put all of that on the credit card.
Okay, so that is what we're going to do with that. Oh yeah, I guess it would just go up there. No. I'm confusing myself. I'll put 150 in here. So it'll still be a credit card payment, but I just know that when it hits, like when the interest hits the credit card, I'll have to have a budget for it, which is what this is. That maybe makes a little more sense. So there we go. So that was good news. Again, it's still not like a ton of budgeting. We're still not going to do the cash envelopes because it's only...
We have no cash.
I mean, we do, but it's only these guys. And we didn't overspend last month, which was great. So, I mean, we did, but we didn't in the last week, if that makes sense. So we have a long ways to go. It's still going to be a tight month, but we're managing. We also did find a baby stroller. Well, Cody found a baby stroller and car seat.
Thank you, Facebook Marketplace.
For like $85. So we still have $100 left in our baby fund, which we're going to hang on to. We have a baby shower this weekend, so we'll see what other kind of stuff we're going to be buying after that. And then again, his rope course, we still need $1,050 for that. And that's probably just going to have to go on the credit card for now. And I hate doing that, but it is what it is. The big thing is that all of our bills are paid for this month, and it's only November 1st, which is great because we're not going to get another paycheck now till November 22nd, and that's going to have to go towards December. So I think we're actually doing pretty okay now.
Fortunately, as far as the groceries go, I'm only going to be home for another 2 weeks-ish.
Yeah.
Well, a week and a bit.
That's true. And for those of you wondering, this age of money and days of buffering thing has the days of buffering has been negative for so long. And basically what this is saying is that they're looking at all the money that we have, so this $3,300 versus what our outflows normally would be, like all of these goals, like what our bills are and how much we're wanting to save, including like our sinking funds and stuff like that. And they're saying that with the money that we have on hand, we basically wouldn't even make it a day. Like we're still 5.2 days behind. But that should change by the end of the year. Hopefully. It's just going to be a tight couple months.
Yeah.
So that's it. Yeah?
Yeah, I think so.
Cool. Well, thanks again for watching, guys, and we will see you in next week's video. Bye.
Bye.